From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and it is time for Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And boy, oh boy, it is April 10th, and we have a two-day week here at Santa Anita today. This weekend, and pretty much yesterday, because Friday they took the day off. No turf races this weekend as well, too, because they are fixing all the divots at Santa Anita on the turf course so they can have the horses ride around very safely. All right, so pretty much we have ourselves a pretty, I would say it's a pretty basic card. It's a lot of claiming races here for Saturday. So pretty much, you guys, let's go ahead and jump into race one here. In race one, we have ourselves a really good field here, and it's going to be a claiming race, $42,000 on the purse for this one as well, too. And it's going to be $35,000 to $40,000 claimers if you do want to go ahead and buy a horse here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a horse by the name of Handsome Cat, who is the 5 horse and has been ridden by Jose Valdivia Jr. most of the time. But this time around, Ricky Gonzalez is going to take over the mount. And I really do like this change right here. I think that this will work out for the horse. I think Handsome Cat is long overdue. I know the horse didn't do well in their last race, but that was an allowance race. The horse is now dropping back down in class, and the last time the horse did run it in this group, it was over at Los Alamitos, and the horse finished 4th. So you know what? I'm not going to hold that against the horse, because some horses like Los Alamitos, some horses don't. So it is what it is at the end of the day, and that's what I'm doing here, is taking Handsome Cat. And then we have a little bit of Metal, who's going to be the favorite today. And Doug O'Neill is the trainer for this horse as well, too. And he's going to have Flavian Pratt riding. So he's pretty confident in the horse. The horse did win last time out in an allowance race and did run a good number as well, too. Probably its best number of all time since it's been in training. So pretty much what we're going to do here, we're going to add in a little bit of Metal. We know that this horse is going to be getting a lot of the action when we get down to it, once we get to the gate and everything and the race gets to start. Then we have Posterized here at 5-2 on the morning line. Horse finished second last time out. Gio Franco is going to be taking them out for the 4th time in a row for Dan Ascarti. So we're going to see how this one shakes out with this horse. This horse does pose a danger as well, too. It should be in any of your exotics when you look at the way that this group lines up on the form. And then you have, last but not least, we have a horse, Anti-Ethical. Anti-Ethical is going to be ridden by Ellingwood. And pretty much this horse did finish third 2 times in a row in their last 2 races. The best finish this horse has had was over at Santa Anita last May on the 30th. The horse did break their maiden in a maiden claimer, but this time around you bring the horse back around into claiming instead of being in a open claimer like it was last time, being in the allowance race. So pretty much this horse is kind of dropping down in class a little bit, but it should be a good spot for Anti-Ethical, but we'll see how it goes. And these are our 4 horses for race 1. All right, we move on to race 2. In race 2, we have ourselves a really good group here, and it's only a 5-horse race, so pretty much we're going to go with Royal Orb, part of the Orb lineage. Orb, who was considered one of the greatest racehorses when he was running. He didn't win a lot, but he just had the pedigree and everything like that. He's produced some good winners and everything. Ruben Gomez is the conditioner for the horse. Gio Franco is going to be riding the horse for the 3rd time. Last time out, the horse finished 2nd and lost by a length and a half. And, you know, pretty much it's another maiden optional claimer, and this horse isn't on the claiming board. So we're going to rock with 4 Royal Orb here, and then we got the 2 here, Phantom Dance, who's going to be the absolute favorite here, and rightfully so. This horse has a lot of pedigree, has a lot of races up underneath it, unlike the rest of these horses. And so, you know, this horse will be getting a lot of the look because the horse just has the experience, but that doesn't necessarily mean the horse is going to win the race. And then in our third spot, we have Papable. Papable is going to be trained by Mark Glack, going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt. Last time out, the horse finished third with Flavian Pratt riding the horse as well, too. And it was in a big maiden claimer as well, too, on the 27th of February. So the horse is kind of coming down in class as well, too. And this horse, the only time the horse has been a big favorite was when the horse won. So pretty much we can give ourselves, and actually the horse was placed second. So the horse is in this race because, pretty much by the horse won, but they took its win away from him. So, maybe Papable might be hungry for a win today. That's why they have the horse at 5-2. And let's see how it goes. But this is a healthy 5-horse field. Now we move on to race 3. Race 3 should be another really good race. We have No Malice, who's going to be a first-timer here. This is another 5-horse race, and this is going to be another claiming situation as well, too. So it will be maiden claimers again, and then we have No Malice is going to be trained by Walter Solis and this Solis. So sorry about that. And pretty much this horse is looking pretty good. The works come back really nice on April 2nd over at SLR. So we'll see how it shakes out. But I like No Malice because I always like to pick a horse that is making its debut in races like this one. This is a maiden claiming race, and usually that they're trying to sell the horse. So pretty much I'm going to go with the new kid on the block. Is what he's all about, and he's going for $50,000 as well too if somebody wants to buy him. All right, so we have our next horse up, Lucky. Lucky's last stand finished third on debut and then finished second on March 14th of this year as well, too. So the horse comes in as a heavy favorite. Dean Peterson is the trainer for the horse, and TJ Pereira is going to be riding the horse. So we're going to see how this one goes, but Lucky's last stand will be in our group moving forward for this one as well, too. And then we got Gerlax. Gerlax actually was a pretty good horse. This horse wound up getting themselves a much better position last time out. Finished 7th first time out. Never really was into the thick of things, and then showed a little bit of courage in their last race and wound up finishing 4th. So I think that the horse can get over today, but we will have to see how it shakes out. But the horse is riding in a group that's a little bit less than the groups that he's been riding with. The horse started off in maiden special weight, then was dropped to high maiden claimers, and then it's dropped to about middling maiden claimers now. So the horse got better at each downgrade, so we'll see how it goes today, okay? And this is a grazing gelding as well, too. All right, so that is race 3 for you, and with that, we will be right back with Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel, and this is for Saturday, April 10th at the Great Race Place. You guys stay tuned.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, I am back with Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel, and I'm your host, the one and only Pop DiBiase. So here we are. Let's jump into race 4. Race 4, another claiming race, 24,000. We're going to go with the horse by the name of Your Royal Coil, who's going to be 3-1 on the morning line, but should probably go down just a little bit. And pretty much from what I can see here, we have ourselves a really good, another wide open race, in my opinion. And I see a lot of familiar faces from last week as well, too. So we're going to have Ruben Fuentes riding this horse today, and Andrew Lerner is the trainer for this horse as well. But Andrews just went ahead and actually claimed this horse off of Paul Aguirre. The horse hasn't ran since it was at Del Mar in August, so the horse has had a nice layoff here over the past few months as well, too. So it looks like the horse has had about a 7-month layoff before it's been asked to go ahead and race again. So, that might work out pretty well for the horse, because last time the horse ran at Santa Anita on June 21st, guess what? The horse won. So pretty much, I think that the horse is very familiar with Santa Anita, has 2 wins at Santa Anita to be exact, and won twice last year there, and won about this time of the year as well too. But TJ Pereira was the jockey for the horse at that time. So can Ruben Fuentes get the horse home? We will see. But I like the numbers, and I like how this is setting up, and I think this horse loves this course, and I think that we can make some money off of that as well too. All right, Saving Sophie looks to be the morning line favorite here, and with this, she's going to have Ellingwood riding once again. They finished second together last time out. Ryan Hansen is the trainer for this horse as well too. This horse has won at Santa Anita as well. So when you look at it, you say to yourself, okay, this is another horse that likes the course as well. So you got to add them in here to see if you can get a big, nice little exotic here. I won't say big unless you bet it big, but you know what I mean. No. So pretty much we move forward, and we have our next horse up, which is going to be Bella Ranella. We had Bella Ranella last week, so I don't have to say much. Bella Ranella ran a decent race last time out, but didn't win. So pretty much horse is trying. Actually, Bella Ranella did win last time out. I'm so sorry. This horse did win up under Kent DeSormo last time out, and actually won by 1.5 lengths last time out. So actually half a length. So sorry about that. So pretty much this is a clubhouse ride filly, and so you got to trust it. And it's named after the owner as well too, Jaime Ranella. So Rafael De Leon looks to try to get it back-to-back wins here with this horse up under the legendary Kent DeSormo. And then we have It's a Riddle, who's going to be our horse in the fourfold. And It's a Riddle is seen as one of the other favorites as well, too. JJ Hernandez is riding this horse again. And the horse actually finished first in his last 2 races. But when you look at the group that the horse was in, this horse is stepping it up in class. This horse was beating the horses at the lowest rung of claimers. So that's something you can look at as well, too. But It's a Riddle did beat Bella Ranella last time it did race on March 5th. So that horse does have that in its cap as well, too. So we got a good group here with these 4 horses moving forward. So let's see how it shakes out. Hopefully we can go ahead and get some more winners out of this group. Now we move on to race 5. Race 5 should be a good one as well, too. We have Moon Mischief, who's to me is my best bet today. So all you stable dual players, go ahead and put Moon Mischief down in your group as a best bet. I think that you can single this horse in this race and not have to worry about anything. Honestly, I think that this horse should be levels ahead of this field. But they got to race the race first. But Moon Mischief, I do like this horse a lot. The horse did finish 5th last time out, but the horse just needs a little bit more of a push. And I think that's exactly what I'm seeing here. And I think that all in all, when you look at the horse at Santa Anita, the horse has done okay at Santa Anita. The horse has finished 3rd twice. But I think that this time with the head jockey here, I think the horse can get over. But the biggest competition is going to be Prince Magician, who did run with Moon Mischief in a race last time out and actually finished 3rd. So pretty much actually on the 19th of February, I'm so sorry, that the horse finished 3rd. So this time around, JJ Hernandez takes over the riding. They had Esjuan Flores riding this horse. So now when I look at this, I think that to myself, this could be a good stretch duel here as well too. But I think Moon Mischief is going to have enough to get past. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw in another really good horse here. Is going to be a horse by the name of Stir the Pot. Stir the Pot is coming in here at 5-2. Is going to be looking to get the big win over this field. Alexis Centino is the jockey, and last time out, Centino and this horse finished 2nd on the 21st of March. So they're looking to get themselves another good run here and actually get to the winner's circle this time around as well too. So you like what you see here with Stir the Pot, but I think the horse might come up short, but the horse does loom the danger. I can't act like this horse isn't going to be dangerous here. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. And then we have Count Alexei. Count Alexei Still a maiden, but you know what? Count Alexei is a horse that, pretty much can run big. It's already coming off a nice work over at Los Alamitos on February 21st. And then they kind of just, they let the horse chill for another month or so. They let the horse came into the race and on the 28th and finished seventh. So they gave it about a month off. And they're looking to kind of roll it back around and get themselves a good shot at a win here. So we'll see how it goes with Jorge Rosales and with Humberto Figueroa. So we'll see how it shakes out. We'll see how it goes. But Count Alexei is a part of our group as well too. All right, let's go ahead and look at the Super High Five for early Super High Five today. We're gonna have the 4, 5, 6 in race 1. Then we're gonna have in leg 2. We're gonna all bet, and then in leg 3 we're gonna go 1, 4, and then leg 4 we're gonna go 2, 4, 5, 6, and then leg 2 we're gonna go single up to 2. So pretty much there's a lot of 4s in this group, and there's a lot of 2s in this group, and we'll see how it shakes out. We'll see how it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into race 6. Race 6 should be a fun one as well, and it's going to be different because it's going to be an allowance race. So we got a big purse for this one as well, and I'm going to go with the horse that's going to have some dollars behind it as well too if it's able to win the race, and that's going to be California Street. I like the way that this horse looks in the form. I think that the horse has a big chance of beating a group like this, because when I see horses like How Be It in this group, I say to myself that, you know what, this is a wide open field. And Exalted, Wrecking Crew, these horses have had plenty of chances to to use my money, but they haven't. They've came up short. Cult Fiction is another horse here that's is pretty much a 50-50, even though the horse did go on a nice little streak where it won 3 out of 4 races. Then it comes back, finishes 11th in an allowance, and then finishes 3rd. So pretty much they're trying to get the horse over today, and then pretty much try to get the horse back in motion. But the horse was looking good and does have his jockey and TJ Pereira. But California Street, we're gonna go with this horse because he has Ricky Gonzalez riding him for the first time. And when you see the different jockeys that rode with this horse, every single one was a top jockey at Santa Anita at one point. So you know what, California Street does look to be the horse here, and Patty Gallagher is the trainer for this horse, so I trust the situation. So we got California Street here on top, and then we're gonna have the big favorite Exalted here as the second horse. Exalted did win with Mike Smith back on the 12th of February this year, so we'll see how it goes. Horse finished 3rd in the San Carlos. It should really be able to romp this group, but you know what though, sometimes horses just don't come back around the right way when they're up against a different class of horses. You're hoping the horse might not be too tired. The horse has been running a lot here in the last few months, so we'll see how it goes. We also have Wrecking Crew here. Wrecking Crew should be a good spot for us as well. Wrecking Crew has Flavian Pratt riding. Peter Miller's the trainer, so this is going to be a pretty good one as well too. So good to have this horse in our group, and I think that should work out for us as well. And then we got Cult Fiction here. Cult Fiction, as I said before, is a downright winner. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you see the group 6-1-4-2. It looks like a lot of value here, and hopefully we can go ahead and hit the Grand Slam here, where we get the winner, the exacta, the trifecta, and the superfecta. All right. So with that, we'll be right back with races 7 through 9 and the late pick 4. So you guys just stay tuned to Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we are back with Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel, kind of caught me off guard there. I got to remember I only got one commercial here with Stable Duel and everything like that I run. So I am back, and let's go ahead and jump into races 7 through 9. And man, this is another claiming race here, and we have a horse that is a big horse. A horse I have a lot of respect for, and the horse is 3-1 on the morning line. So disregard that 2-1 right there. But Conquest Cobra has been hanging around for a long time, and I've seen this horse at stakes races, all types of stuff. This horse is seeing the horse on the hill. You know, this horse has been around for a while, man. The horse is 9 years old. And this time around now, now is in the barn of Van Belvoir. So, you know, the horse has been decent here in the last year. The horse has wound up being pretty much finishing. The horse has a lot of wins up under his belt as well, too. The horse won 3 times in 2020, and the horse won on debut here in 2021. But that was an easier group there. That was a 12-5 group. The horse is now stepping it up to $31,000 and is now a $20,000 claimer. And most likely the horse will probably get bought today as well, too, because it's a good horse. So pretty much Conquest Cobra is going to have Flavian Pratt riding, and Van Belvoir will be the conditioner for this horse. And with Pratt, the horse has won twice. So we'll see how it goes, see how it shakes out. We move forward from there. Now we have our next horse up, Truth Seeker. Truth Seeker should be pretty good here, too. He's going to have Abel Cedillo riding. Usually Mario Gutierrez rides this horse, but today Abel Cedillo is going to be the man on the mount. So he should give this horse a different look and give this horse a bigger shot to win this race. Now, we do know the horse did win back at Del Mar in November and finished second at Los Alamitos. Now, the horse did finish third, but it lost by 11 lengths last time out. But 235 was a tough horse to beat that day. So, pretty much we got True Seeker here in the second hole. And then we have Because I Did It My Way. Because I Did It My Way won last time out. Claimers 18,000. So, pretty much this horse is kind of stepping it up a little bit and had a good race last time out, piloted by Kent Tormo. Sal Gonzalez is going to be the trainer for this horse as well, too. So we're going to see how it shakes out, but this looks like a pretty good racehorse here that can go ahead and keep things very interesting here. And then we have Swamp Souffle. Swamp Souffle is going to be ridden by Edwin Maldonado, trained by Reed Saldana. And, you know, Reed Saldana always looms a danger with a horse that's fresh off the claim. So we're going to go ahead and see how this one goes and see how it shakes out. But this should be another really good race. And this is like one of the lower claimer races, but it's a good purse here as well, too. 31,000 going a mile. And we move on to race 8. All right, in race 8, we have Lambo, 5-1 here in the allowance optional claimer. A Lambo, to me, is a horse that should be taken a little bit more seriously when you look at the horse in the figs as well, too. The horse was ridden by Mike Smith twice last time out. Horse finished first back on the 17th of May. And last time the horse did run was over at Del Mar. So the horse has had literally 10 months off or 9 months off since its last race. So I think that the horse should come back fresh and be ready to roll and get themselves a good win. It's a first samurai. It's a first samurai. I'm trying to see what breed this is, but pretty much it's a part of the Giants Causeway lineage. So we're going to see how it goes. Jerome Moss is the owner of the horse. John Charisse is the trainer of the horse. So let's see how it goes. This horse should be able to get themselves a good win today. You know, and it has pretty much had 2 Hall of Fame jockeys ride it each time it's ever rode. So, you know, Espinosa and Mike Smith. So that just goes to show you that, hey, you know, give the horse a chance, and the horse has won at Santa Anita before. So, you know, let's go. Let's see how it shakes out. Let's roll from there. All right, and then we have Bold Endeavor. Bold Endeavor 5-2 right here. And Bold Endeavor is a pretty good horse. Going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt, trained by Mark Glatt. Horse finished second last time out with Joel Rosario riding. Joel rode the horse a month before, won by 5.5 lengths in a race that was exactly the same, but was just a month before on February 6th. But Bold Endeavor did beat Kisela that day, and Brando the bartender, who's a pretty good vet as well too. So, you know, this Bernardini baby should be ready to roll today. Mark Gladden, Flavian Pratt always make up for a pretty good team as well too. So we're going to see how it goes in that accord, and we move on and we see Royal Act. Royal Act, I do like this horse a lot. This horse does give us some extra dollars on the exotic, and I think that Royal Act can run a huge one here. The horse did win by a neck over at Los Alamitos as well and finished fourth last time out here. Peter Urton usually needs a race sometimes at Santa Anita to get his horses going, and he has Mike Smith riding the horse today, so he feels like something's going to work very well with this horse. So that's why he has Mike on the horse today as well too, and that's why we call him Money Mike, because when you see his name in the form, you got to really go ahead and respect that situation as well too. All right, so pretty much we move on to Casilla. Pretty good horse, has a good number on it as well too. Horse finished third last time out. Pratt rode this horse the last 3 times, and this is another Peter Urton trainee. And last time the horse won at Santa Anita on the 4th of October, the horse was ridden by JJ Hernandez. So you look at that situation and you look at the pairing and the grouping here, and you get a little excited here that this horse does have a good chance to be right in the muck of things. So there it is. That's race 8 for you. And let's move on to the nightcap. And let's just go through it real quick. Super high five. Lulu Dioro. This is a maiden special weight as well too. Hold on. Let me double check that, because we've had nothing but claiming races, and I might have not have been able to throw it in there in time. But actually, it's a maiden claiming race for $25,000, and there's a lot of horses in here that are very green as well too. And I'm going with the horse that's only ridden twice, but Lulu Dioro finished third last time out and is used to being at Santa Anita. The horse is training that doesn't say much, but I think that they're on to something here with this horse. And this is Magdiglia Dioro horse. I love the Dioros, and I'm why I'm taking it, because the Dioros always give you a chance. So there it is. I'm taking Lulu Dioro, and then we have Kind But She Lies at 7-2. Then we also have Insley's Dream at 5-1, and the 7-horse Medusa's Gaze at 4-1. And then we have the first timer Life's Emotions at 15-1. All right, so we wrap it up with the 50 cent late pick 4, and I'm going to go with 1, 2, 4, 6 here, 2, 4, 5, 2, 7, 8, and 6, 9 to close out the card today. And this is a $36 investment. Hopefully it comes back to us and actually pays out some real money. Come on, last week I did a $96 investment on a pick 5 and wound up paying $112.60. So you see the irony of this game. You see it, right? So it is what it is at the end of the day. And pretty much I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And once again, let's go ahead and get a bunch of winners today over at the Great Race Place. And this is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel. And I am gone.